The acclaimed Fire Emblem series, now rendered in luxurious polygons on the GameCube.
We love it on the GBA, but can the quality possibly hold up on the Cube? Find out when we review Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Man, what a New-Agey title. Sent to Crimea for reasons heretofore undisclosed, these men escaped to the underground. Today, still wanted as swords for hire, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, and no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the Grail team. Yes, mercenaries rejoice! Someone has finally made a game about your less-than-savory lifestyle. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance for the GameCube is the latest in the Fire Emblem family of tactical RPGs. But Morgan, you ask, what's a tactical RPG? Well, first, never call me Morgan. It's Ms. Webb. Second, a tactical RPG is an RPG in the sense that your characters level up over time. But it's also a turn-based combat system in which players move their characters strategically across the board. And third, if you understood that, I'm gonna have to ask you to go outside once in a while. Seriously, there are birds and trees out there, and ducks. Don't you love ducks? In this chapter of Fire Emblem, our lead character is Ike, an impetuous youth on his first day of mercenarying.
You had enough?
What? It's a word. You know, I really think I missed my calling being a TV host as opposed to a mercenary. Yep, you see in TV, there's not as much killing for profit as you might imagine. And well, I just kind of miss it. Anyway, the music is fitting, epic, and orchestral. The story is fairly well spun and engrossing, although there is a lot of text to get through. I mean, if I wanted to read this much, I'd get one of those, books, that's what you call them. Yeah, I'd get one of them books, but only one sanctioned by Oprah. The graphics look decent, but they're still stuck in that 2D world. And if Jaws 3D taught us anything, it's that 2D blows. The gameplay is solid if you're a fan of the genre. Some people can find turn-based games a little frustrating, like when it's the enemy's phase and all I can do is sit back and watch Boyd die. But such is the life of the mercenary. I remember one time, BA and I were squaring off against some cattle rustlers. Now, he was just coming out of his milk coma because we were flying and... No, I don't want to bore you. There's even some inventive bosses, like this guy with a javelin. I never knew killing was a track and field event. One of the best things about the combat system is that the battles are highly customizable. Game and message speeds can be adjusted, and individual battle animations can be toggled, which leads to some fast-paced ranger-on-pirate action. So, as turn-based RPGs go, Fire Emblem has some interesting characters and a nice variety of weapons and magic. The only drawback is that there's no howlin' Mad Murdoch in this den of thieves, but we'll let that slide. We give Fire Emblem Path of Radiance a 4 out of 5. Hey, what's a Fire Emblem anyway?
I have no idea, but apparently it's on a Path of Radiance, which is probably a frilly term for some sort of herbal enema.
The bottom line is that this franchise totally holds up on the Cube, and one of the best things about it is the fact that once one of your characters die in battle, you don't get to resurrect them.
They're gone for the rest of the game, which really devastates you when you realize you can't get them back. Kind of like my innocence.
You're the one that traded your innocence for $5 at an EB Games. You have only Sessler to blame for that one.
Touché.